Hey guys, so we're kind of at a standstill with the Chevelle until some parts come in. So I figured why not break out the K10. We got the Kai's Peak hill climbs coming up here pretty soon, so I'd like to do some testing, some four-wheel drive launches. See how it does in the snow overall. So yeah, I figured we'd bust her out, wake her up out of her slumber, and see what it can do. If something breaks, it happens now and not on the hill. That's kind of the idea, but hopefully nothing breaks. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna head down to the other shop, the old mine building, and wake her up and hopefully get some good footage of it ripping in the snow. So, all right, we'll see you guys down there. So I think that went pretty well. I was running in second gear in 4 high, and I noticed the RPMs were kind of peaking around 4,000, and I'd like it to be a bit higher. I think with that cam, my power range is, I know I quit making power after 5,500 just because of my heads, but I'd like it to be around $5,000 at least. So, but when I bump it down into first, you know, I get there. I guess I'm concerned that, you know, if I run in first, I'll run out of gear going up that hill. So I don't know, there's a little bit of thinking, I guess, as far as that goes, just strategy. That was with a vacuum secondary carb too, and it was still hooking up pretty good, I think. So I got to look into a double pumper and then getting that tuned up for the truck. Another thing was when I'm like wide open throttle and I let off right away, the truck was dying. So I got to look into that. But yeah, I mean, overall, I couldn't be happier with how it ran. I still have I'm going to get the tires siped and then run a little bit lower pressure in the tires. But I mean, I was hooking up. I mean, there was ice under a lot of that snow and it was still going pretty good. I mean, I'm going to be running A class and B class, which is like stock and slightly modded. It'll be my first time, but I think we got a good shot at doing pretty well for being, you know, the first year. I've watched it the last 3 or 4 years and kind of had a good idea of what works and what doesn't, I believe. But I mean, you never know what the track conditions are going to be that day. You know, if it's warm, it'll be sticky. You know, if it's cold, you know, it'll be ice. It comes down to traction with this race. So we'll see. I mean, but as far as what's got to get done to the truck prior to then, I got to get it up here to the heated shop and do a fluid change, all fluids, get those tires done, and then probably throw a different carb on there, do some tuning, then a little bit more testing. Yeah, and then we'll just hit the track and run it. But what else? Trying to think. Oh, we got like 43 days, so I think in 2 weeks, spend the next 2 weeks on the Chevelle. I got to get some parts ordered, try and get the chassis buttoned up so at least it's a roller, so I can roll it out and then pull the K10 in, and then spend the last 2 weeks before race day dialing in that truck. But overall, I'm happy. I think we're very close. But anyway, till next time, guys, I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, follow the journey.